Hi everyone, as you can tell by the title of the video, I quit real estate for nursing. And the reason being why I quit real estate for nursing is, what's funny is I actually really wanted to do real estate. I wanted to pursue business administration in college, and I wanted to also pursue a science field. I just didn't know where to go with science, but I slowly found my way when I was trying to be an EMT, and then I was considering phlebotomy. But then I decided to just um, end up pursuing nursing. Specifically, I decided to take the LVN route and start off like that, like doing the baby stuff, I guess they would say. But it took me a while to find a good LVN school. From there, I actually had nursing and science on hold because, like I said, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But as far as business, the first thing that I wanted to start doing is I wanted to start running like a small store, like a small clothing store, but I wasn't really sure where to go from there either. However, I didn't want to focus on two things. I wanted to just focus on one thing. And what I did there was I researched how to get into business. Where do you go from finding a mentor and stuff? And slowly I just found my way to getting my real estate license and getting a mentor through that. And well, the way that happened was I just signed up for real estate courses because you need three. You need to pass them in order to qualify for the state exam. And so I did that. It all happened throughout the pandemic though. I started my courses a few months before the pandemic, and then once the pandemic hit and I was ready to take my state exam to become a real estate agent, everything shut down. And during that time, I had pretty much everything on hold and I began working another job. I was actually a teacher's assistant at the time, and then I quit for another job. It was working for AT&T, I believe, but I really got tired of that job. I felt like I was doing nothing for myself. I felt like I was just settling at that point, and so I didn't last very long until I decided to finally start pursuing real estate again. Because like I said, everything was closed. All the test centers were closed. I couldn't do anything with it. And also real estate was marked as non-essential, so there was really nothing I could do. And then when test centers finally opened up, I moved back to pursuing real estate. And so I finally got that over with and I finished that. I then proceeded to do it. But I also had in the back of my head that I wanted to pursue nursing. I wanted to pursue science and I wanted to go back to school and get my degrees. And so I as I was doing real estate actively, I wasn't taking it very seriously. I was trying to, but it was very, very hard to. I was doing it in the city that I pretty much went to high school in, that I pretty much grew up in. And from there, I wasn't very happy with the office and where I was living. So I ended up just moving to LA. And then I did real estate there. I felt like I'd be more comfortable there. There was nobody that I knew there. So I went there. I found a team. However, the team that I ended up joining, I really wasn't happy with. I did not like the team leader. A few of the people that were part of the team also did not like the team leader. They weren't okay with the way the team was ran and everything. So that was an issue in itself. A lot of people that were part of that team actually are no longer with that team. And they're either doing something else or they moved on to other teams to either being on their own or, like I said, other teams. But that's as far as where that goes. I've been on and off with real estate because, like I said, I haven't been taking it as seriously as I wanted to take it. But from there, from LA, I did get a little bit homesick and I was ready to just go back to the city. So then I moved back to the city that I grew up in, and I did a little bit of real estate there. I did end up closing some deals. I did get momentum coming in because I had no success in LA, and I just wasn't happy there. And so, yeah, I moved back and I felt like I needed to ground myself a little bit more. And so I did. And I joined another office. And this office was actually really good starting off. I was really happy there. As soon as I walked in the door, I brought in a deal and I got help with it right away. Of course, like, who wouldn't? If you get a deal presented to you, like, why wouldn't you help, right? But that's what happened there. Then the office actually already had a lot of drama, I've heard. There was a lot of people there warning me about it and telling me stuff, and that's something that I just don't like. So I felt a little stuck because I liked it, but then I also wasn't happy there because of so many unresolved issues that everybody had with each other. So the office felt very negative and very tense whenever there was meetings with the whole office and trainings. So in the end, I did join a team with that office, and I was getting some trainings. I started hosting open houses since everything started opening back up. Like I said, I started building momentum and I started to get the hang of marketing and really learning the business more, especially with what I learned prior. But towards the end, I I wasn't happy with the office anymore because I felt like the office really dug a hole for itself and there was nothing really getting itself resolved. No one was resolving anything. So um, the team that I joined didn't last very long. It lasted about a month. And the guy that started the team, he was going through something personal. So he thought it was best to just cancel it. And what's funny is as soon as that happened, so many agents left the office. So many agents left and they did not look back. They joined other offices and it ended up being not even a handful of agents that stayed with the office. So, I mean, there goes that. So I thought that was like a perfect moment for me to just kind of drift off because how I haven't been taking it seriously. I just felt like I wasn't as driven as I was when I was getting my license in the beginning before the pandemic happened. I really wasn't driven that much anymore. I think it just dragged out for me a little too much. However, I did learn a lot. I did learn a lot that I needed to know in business. However, there's always learning to do. There's always learning to gain from elsewhere. But yeah, as far as right now, I am in a nursing program. I did end up drifting away from real estate. Sometimes I do think about going back, but I just don't think there's ever really a good time to go back. It's always something getting in the way. I wouldn't even say it's excuses. It's really just stuff that gets in the way. And if it's not things getting in the way, then it's unnecessary drama that I just don't want to be around in offices. And a lot of these offices are very egotistical. The office that I ended up joining in my town, like the very last one that I just spoke about, that everybody just left, that one was probably like the most decent office that I actually liked working at, even though there was a lot of drama. A few of the people there were very grounded and very down to earth, unlike other offices, very egotistical and, people being about the money and then don't make any money, like just being honest. But that's pretty much why I just kind of drifted. I just thought, it just really wasn't for me that much anymore in the moment. On top of that, like I said, I wanted to start pursuing nursing. But yeah, I'm pretty much where I want to be now. It's stressful. I have to study a lot. I have a lot of homework to turn in. My phone's constantly blowing up because the classmates are always stressing as well, and we're trying to help each other out and figure out what to turn in and what to study for. Keeping our grades up and stuff, and just getting further in the program until the end. is what we're really focused on and what I'm focused on right now. I do have further plans to go back into business, but not necessarily real estate. I think real estate did die down for me a little bit. I'm pretty sure I will be keeping my license active and I won't let it expire. But if a deal does come in, I would go to an office, or I would go to a friend of mine that I know in real estate and bring them a deal and split half of that and do half of the work, so I could, you know, keep learning like with different deals and stuff. Other than that, I don't think I'm going to focus on it. I also didn't really like marketing myself, which is why I want to go back into business but not real estate, because I don't want to market my face anymore. I don't want to market myself. Like, I just don't. Like, it's very easy to get your reputation ruined. It's very easy to also grow it. However, I would rather start a business in something else and market that business as its own entity than market myself as, you know, the business that I'm running in real estate. I just don't feel comfortable with it anymore. I don't want to do it. It's my personal choice. It's my personal preference. I just realized along the way that that's just not something that I want to do right now as far as marketing myself. But yeah, so far, nursing right now, and I'm pretty much happy doing it. I'm also a CNA right now, but I'm doing it part-time. Pretty much where I'm at so far. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a like, comment below with any questions you may have or any suggestions for the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.